Now we are going to continue what we have started in last lecture, which is writing the code that getting the input and generate the output. So what I want to do is if the process variable lower than the low limit, it will generate the low. Very easy. So if I go to there's something wrong here. The process variable, the process variable is a value which is not a boolean. It's either integer or real number. So I have to change the type here to integer or real. So I'll just choose real, so because it's more accurate. Okay, and then I will go to floating point function. Floating point function is the functions that being done for the real, but I'm not doing functions. I'm just doing comparison, because I'm just comparing. I'm not doing addition or subtraction, so I'm just go to comparison. So if it is, this is the integer, this is a double integer, so this is the real comparators. So I want if it is lower than or equal, so this lower than or equal real. So if I say the same here, so all of these are real, this is the low limit, all of these are real. Okay, sorry, it's a mistake. Okay, but the outputs are digital. Okay, so this here real, so I put just here PV. Okay, as you see here, this PV, this hash means it's local variable inside the block, not calling that tag from somewhere outside the block, outside the function block, but it is called from here. This is a PV, so automatically assign hash before the tag, which is a PV. So if PV lower than the low limit, so I'll just write here low limit. Okay, so if it's then low limit, it will generate the output, which is that output, low alarm. So I'll just type low, and then all the options come up here, low alarm. So I will just put a title. I'll put a general title here, say analog signals alarm handling. Okay, and then I can write here analog, not analog, so low alarm. Okay, this is the low. It's PV lower than the low limit, it generates the low alarm, and then put another network for the low alarm. I'll just exactly copy this one, make it paste here, and then instead of low limit, I'll just make it low limit. So PV lower than low limit will generate low alarm, and then create another network. I'll just create another network, but instead of low, I'll just say greater than or equal. So if the PV, the process variable, greater than the high limit alarm, it will generate high limit, will generate the high alarm. Okay, something wrong here. Do I have something real here? This real, and this boolean. Okay, high alarm. Okay, and then I'll say here high alarm. Okay, and then I can copy these two, copy all the network, Control C, and then Control V, and just say high. So high alarm. So if the PV greater than high limit, it will generate what? Generate high alarm. Because high alarm, this is high, not high alarm. I just edit that one. Alarm. Okay, so it's now good. We now happy to go. Yeah. Okay, so that is our code. If it is the PV lower than low limit, it will generate low alarm. If it's lower than low, generate low alarm. If it is higher than high limit, generate high alarm. And if it is higher than high limit, it will generate high alarm. So this is the code. I'll just collapse all this one. So this is the code inside the function block, which is called FB2. Now I want to use that FB2. Very easy. So delete. I'll just recall it again. FB analog alarms. Okay. So I will just, now we need to assign that function block to a specific tag. That tag could be level transmitter, certain level transmitter, certain pressure transmitter, flow transmitter, any type of analog signal. So in our example, we'll just start with a level transmitter. So I'll create a tag. To create a tag, we will know how to do it. So it's like to create a tag linked to that block, I need to create a function block, not function block, data block. So data block, this is a block that contains the data, contains the variables or the tags, and I want that data block to be assigned to this function block. So I will create a data block, and then I will say it's an instance. Data block will be created from FB2, and I will call it LT123, and then I will see here this is a level transmitter. Okay, once I create that data block, it will be created here. If I double click on it, you will see something very good, which is all the tags I created in the function block is automatically created here, which is PV, low limit, low limit, high limit, high limit, low alarm, low alarm, high alarm, high alarm, and it is automatically linked to DB3. DB3 is the level transmitter we just created. Okay, the third step, the next step is now to generate the function that generate a function that gonna be used for that level transmitter. So in that question mark, I'll just type DB3. So DB3 is the level transmitter. The tag is LT123, and then I can assign here LT123, and then you will have it here, and then can take the PV. Okay, and then here LT123 dot low limit. Okay, and then I'll copy this one, and then I put here instead of low limit, low limit, and then here paste instead of low limit, I just type high limit and copy. It's an easy way just to be quick enough. Instead of high limit, high limit. Okay, and then this is the low alarm. I'll just do the same, LT123. I have to assign it to low alarm, and then here will be low alarm, and then here it will be high alarm, and finally here will be high alarm. So that's our block. In our example is being used for LT1 to 3, and this is the values. Okay, now I want to test to see if it's actually working or not, and that we are going to find out on next lecture. Thank you.